Hey Wizards, it's Brogan from BGTV. Ever wonder how your fellow peers travel around the world for spring break? Let's figure out all the details before takeoff. I'm here with
Mr. Leonard.
So what is Wizard Tours and when and why was it created?
Wizard Tours is a group from the high school, including myself, Ms. Hall, Mr. Bacher, and it's kind of like a club that brings high school students overseas, sometimes to Europe, sometimes to other places. And we did it because we wanted to see more teenagers have the opportunity to actually travel.
Awesome. What are some of the countries that you guys have visited and what is your favorite?
So over the years, Ms. Hall and myself, Mr. Bacher, have traveled with Mr. Bush. And Mr. Bush is a retired social studies teacher, has been here for a while. So we've been doing this for about 10 years apiece, somewhere in that neck of the woods. And over the years, we've been to Ireland and France and Spain and Portugal and Germany and Austria. But Wizard Tours had just come back from Italy and Switzerland, which was a beautiful trip. And all that being said, with all of those countries, really my favorite so far is Switzerland.
So why should students go on a Wizard Tour?
Wizard Tours allows students to travel pretty far away without your parents for the first time, but you're still able to travel with your friends that you've known forever and still have your teachers who you're very familiar with kind of guide you along the way. And it also really concentrates the highlights of whatever countries we happen to be going through. So you're going to make sure you hit every important part of that country. Plus you get to travel with me, Mr. Bacher, and Ms. Hall, which is also awesome. So that's why.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Bella Marjoni. And I know you've been on a previous Wizard Tour. Where did you guys go and what were some of the specific destinations that you went to?
Well, we went to Switzerland and Italy. So we went to Venice, Florence, Lucerne, and Zurich.
And were there specific places on the trip that were your favorite? And can you give us a little insight on why they were your favorite?
I loved Venice. We actually got lost in the streets, which is like a thing there. And I loved the Swiss Alps. It was just such a pretty view, and we got like great pictures. It was really awesome.
So can you describe the overall atmosphere on the trip with everyone who went on the trip and the different chaperones?
It was really fun. It was like lighthearted, but they weren't strict, but they were like made you feel safe. I also had my parents on the trip, so it was like fun to see them bonding with my teachers, which was weird but funny. And we just had like a lot of great memories with everybody, including the chaperones.
And what was one of your favorite memories?
My favorite memory was in, I think, Florence. We were in the hotel and all the girls went to one room and we were screaming Sweet Caroline, and Mr. Leonard came in because the hotel complained to him, and we hit against a wall to make sure we wouldn't get in trouble, but we still did.
That's so funny. Thank you so much. I'm here with
Melissa.
So I know the next Wizard Tours is coming up. Have you ever traveled with them? And if not, what trip are you attending this year?
Well, I haven't traveled with them yet, but this spring break I'm going to Greece and I'm really excited.
And how did you hear about these trips?
Well, a bunch of my friends went on the Italy trip last year and I was gonna go on that, but I heard about it too late, so this is the next one.
And what are some of your feelings leading up to the trip? Are you nervous, excited?
Well, I'm nervous for the plane ride because I'm not really a big fan of planes, but I'm really excited to travel. I've never been out of the country before.
Awesome. And what are you most looking forward to about the whole trip?
I think just spending time with my friends, taking cute pictures, and I think going to Santorini. I'm excited for that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's all I have for this week, Wizards. Now let's see who boards the next flight for the Wizard Tours. Back to you in the studio.